I mean, let's be realistic here. This is Bubba's Garage, and we kind of just do whatever it is that we're going to do, and sometimes it's not following the rules. Good morning, guys, and welcome to another episode of Bubba's Garage. Just the other day, I had a problem with the Jeep TJ project. Crap. That might be a problem. Oh, it appears I got a problem. I got no spark at all to my distributor. None whatsoever. I traced everything down. I got power coming in. I don't have anything going to the coil whatsoever. The relay is good. The fusers are good. I think it's a computer. I checked the crankshaft position sensor on the back of the bell housing over there. Nothing. I'm pretty confident I have a computer problem. But then again, on the Jeep TJ, this seems to be a very, very common problem. So what I'm going to do, before I order a new computer, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect this battery, leave it disconnected for a little bit, hook it back up. I'll try it out again later. Maybe if I'm lucky, it'll reset the computer and fire right back up. I don't have high hopes that that's going to happen, but it's worth a try. We'll see what happens. What a bummer. It wouldn't start. I isolated it down to the computer, and I read something on a forum that if I just disconnect the battery and leave it disconnected for a while, it might reset my computer. I'm going to take it off for charge, hook it back up, and cross my fingers and hope that it'll start. If not, we're probably going to order a computer. But we're going to test that out right now, right here on Bubba's Garage. Fingers and toes, cross. Fingers and toes. I think we're gonna have to order a computer. Honestly, I'm not sure if this guy is really bad or not. I mean, there's really not a good way to tell. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rip the guy out. I'm gonna take him apart and we're gonna inspect the inner guts of that little fella. And let's just see what we run into. Now that we got the computer out, what we're going to do is we're going to take it apart. Looks like you get a couple of Torx screws on the front and the back. I'm not sure exactly how this thing's going to slide out. We're going to find out here in just a minute. But let's take her apart and let's see if we can find something. So yeah, I think we found the problem. This little guy right here, I'm not sure exactly what it does, but it was melted off of the PCB board. And you can actually tell, if you look closely right here, you'll see there's a bunch of melted components right in there. So I think at this point in time, we can actually conclude that we need to get a new computer for the Jeep TJ. I'm going to order that up here really soon. In an upcoming episode, we'll swap this out and see if I'm right. But I'm really impressed with how that's laid out. That's actually pretty cool. And we'll make it where you can work on it, that's for sure. So honestly, guys, if you think you have a computer problem, don't take it apart. I mean, let's be realistic here. This is Bubba's Garage, and we kind of just do whatever it is that we're going to do, and sometimes it's not following the rules. You really need to do your due diligence and check the rest of the components in the system. I wasn't getting any fire at all to my distributor. I had no spark from my coil. I actually checked the sensor rack back behind the transmission. I didn't have any power. I hooked up an ODB2 reader to the actual engine, and I'm not getting any readings at all. I can't even read the computer, so I just assumed that, well, my computer is probably bad. So we're going to order a replacement upcoming right here in Bubba's Garage. We're going to install that little fella inside of this Jeep and find out if it actually runs. But I don't recommend taking this guy apart. You could cause more damage than you really intend to. So I don't recommend it. Not at all. But guys, do me a favor. If you like this video, give me a huge thumbs up. And if you really like this video and you want to stick around to find out what happens next right here on Bubba's Garage, do me a favor. Subscribe. And until next time, we'll see you on the flip side. Good night, everybody.